to everyone who clicked on this video. My name is TayRB if you are new, and if you are not, welcome back, of course. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. I am back with another reading. We're going to be taking a look at how your old friends view you, or how your ex-friends view you. So don't forget to like this video and talk to me in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I have 3 piles in front of me as usual. Pile number 1 is to your left and pile number 3 is to your right. I'm going to go ahead and have all of the timestamps linked in the description box down below for you, and I will see you at your pile. Hello to everyone who chose pile number 1. This is going to be your reading on what do your ex-friends think about you now, or how do they view you now. So I have your intuitive card here. Let's go ahead and flip it over so you can see it. And then we could go ahead and get started. All right, so it looks like pile number 1 is a completely different person. Those people who you cut off that are viewing you now from afar really feel like they don't even recognize you anymore. I feel like you have changed completely after cutting these people off. There is something about a healthier lifestyle here that is coming through. So you could like to exercise, you could like to eat healthy. And if that's not it, people think that you live a healthier lifestyle because your physical appearance is top notch, is what I am hearing. Emphasis on your body, emphasis on your booty. Pile number 1 is really coming through. Some of these people, after you cut them off, have seen you get pregnant and have children. If you're a woman here, or if you're a man, they have seen you become a father. And so it's a lot of maturity, really, is what it is here for pile number 1. They saw you go from somebody who they probably used to go out, party, kick it with, do crazy stuff with, to really becoming an adult and a parent. And that's only, of course, for those of you who have kids. I know not everyone has kids, but it just seems to me for pile number 1, whatever you used to do with them, hanging out with them, it just seems like you don't do it anymore. Maybe you're on to, like, I don't want to say bigger and better things, but it just seems like you probably have nothing in common with these people anymore, because they seem to be maybe still in the same type of energy. I don't know if you had your spiritual awakening and your old friends maybe are still asleep or whatever it is, but it just seems like you guys really don't have anything in common anymore, okay? Let's go ahead and grab some more cards for my pile number 1. How do their old friends view them now? Okay, so what's going on for pile number 1 is these people really see you as having asserted boundaries. And I'm not gonna lie, some of them aren't happy about it still, okay, after you cutting them off. But it seems like as you started to grow and have that inner growth here, pile number 1, you started to assert boundaries. And some of these people from the past who benefited off of maybe you overgiving or not having any boundaries, or maybe walking all over you or something like that, are really pressed that you decided to do some inner work and really assert some boundaries here. Because I see you here, pile number 1, blocking off a lot of people. So a lot of people from your past really view you as like not a person who takes shit anymore. To be honest with you, it seems like you cut a lot of people off, and it seems like what is it, like I'm getting the energy of like you took a lot of shit in the past and you have decided to not take any shit ever again from anybody, period. Like, even if you have to be alone, you would rather be like solo dolo than have your boundaries crossed by anybody. And so that word has definitely gotten around here for you, pile number 1. And it seems like people are knowing that they can't try you, they can't test you anymore, because you have no problem cutting people off. So they definitely see you as somebody who doesn't take any shit, okay? All right, let's go ahead and grab some tarot cards for my pile number 1. See, split the deck, Queen of Swords. What did I say? Pile number 1 ain't taking no shit from nobody. We cutting everybody off over here. All right, so I am hearing like dark night of the soul. So it seems like pile number one has went through some sort of depression, and maybe these people seen you go through it. So it seems like they feel like they view you as somebody who like really had a hard time or was really having a hard time, but came out of it like a completely different person. Let's see. How do the ex-friends of pile number one view them now? All right, we have the Lovers card. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Fool. And then we have the Ten of Swords. My pile number one is Savage. We have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, these people view you as somebody who used to be very anxious and overthinker. Like I said, somebody who used to let people walk all over them, to somebody who is savage, right? Who is cutting people off, who is really taking their power back, all right? And someone who has started a whole new life for themselves. Some of you could be super shy here, or used to be super shy, and have started some sort of project that has maybe put you into the spotlight, or maybe you're just like doing your own things and just really watering your own ideas and really watering yourself, pile number one. All right, we got the Lovers card here. As I was saying earlier, some of you guys have found your other half. You're in happy, committed relationships. Some of y'all have kids and you're all about your relationship. You're all about your family and things like that. And so these people are really watching you be happy from afar. And they press. I'm not even gonna lie, because when I am looking here at this Ten of Swords, it's like, you see how this girl, and it says everything is fine at the bottom of the card, but you see how this girl is laying down with the Ten of Swords in her, but she has her phone. It's like some of these people low-key are like stalking you, or just like obsessed with viewing you here. And the ones who maybe did you bogus or weren't so nice to you in the past, I really regret it, because they're really seeing you shine, or they're really seeing you create the life of your dreams and believe in yourself. They're seeing you be confident. They see you heal. They see you accept yourself. They really see you on the road to abundance. And so as they're watching you from afar here with this Ten of Swords, it's really, you know, on their mind, right? It's like, I don't want to say each new thing that you do or as you get more successful is kind of like a sword stabbing them, but you know, it definitely makes them feel some type of way. And I feel like, split this deck, we have the Justice card in reverse, and I feel like they feel really bad for maybe doing you bogus in the past. All right, we have the Tower card. All right, how do pile number one's old friends view them? We have the Tower card and we have the Devil card in reverse. The bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, these people view you as somebody who left them behind and did better. I feel like they understand that they were the toxic ones, especially here with this Devil card in reverse and the Tower card. It was such a big shift in your life here, pile number one, where you had to remove everything and everybody who wasn't working here with this Devil card in reverse, and now they really see you with your wish fulfillment here. And like I said, they press. Let's go ahead and we are gonna get some oracle cards to wrap this reading up. Look, we split the deck and then we have soulmates. Some of y'all have found y'all significant other, and if it's not a significant other, I feel like these other friends are viewing you with new friends, because soulmates don't necessarily have to be romantic. So you could even have a new group of friends, right, who treat you better than these people did. And so they are viewing you out with your new friends, maybe thinking that after you let them out of your life or move them out of your life, that you were going to be lonely, or you weren't going to move on and you weren't going to get any new friends. And now they see you really thriving and having fun with people who are on your vibration. We have Observer. Then we have Time to Go. Why does this keep popping out? Like, we got Time to Go, Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, like pile number 1. You are so savage. We have the Observer card here. So, of course, we already know that they're observing you from afar. Maybe a little bit more than they should, too, honestly. I do see some ex energy coming through here, too. So, you do have some ex partners, pile number 1, who are observing you as well. Ooh, shit. We have Perseverance popping out. All right, let's go ahead and pick these up. And then bottom of the deck, we have Freedom. Pile number 1, what I just heard is they are really seeing you crush shit in life, okay? Any obstacles in your way, they are seeing you overcome, okay? Any dreams or ideas that you may have, they are seeing you start new projects and really thrive here, pile number 1. These people were probably some people who did not believe in you or told you that shit wasn't gonna work out, and then it worked out. And now they just gotta sit back and watch pile number 1 thrive. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull one last card for pile number 1. We just had a bunch fall out, and the top one is Karma is on your side. All right. So we're going to pull that one off and use that one to end your reading. So it looks like they see you be really lucky here. Pile number 1, all of the good karma. It just seems like you are thriving. You are living life. All right. You got freedom here. It seems like you could do whatever you want when you want it. And these are the same people who saw you when you were down, maybe kicked you when you were down. And now they are seeing the universe, God, whatever you believe in, really bless you, pile number 1. And overall, they view you as somebody who is very, very happy, very, very fulfilled, very, very healed, very, very blessed, and just a completely new person. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Hello to everyone who chose pile number 2. This is going to be your reading on how do your old friends view you now. So we have your intuitive card here. Let's go ahead and flip it over so you can see it. All right, pile number 2. You could be a healer if you chose this pile, or a witch, because I just heard she's a witch. So your friends or your old friends are viewing you as somebody who could be like a light worker, maybe who helps other people or something along those lines. But they're really seeing you as somebody who is in the spotlight and somebody who is really shining right now, okay? You have some of your friends from the past viewing you as a really lucky person here for some reason, pile number 2. It just seems like they think that things always work out for you. Like, check this out. Like, even if something happens to you, you end up coming out on top. What's that song? There's a lyric in the song that the baby says, and it says, if I ever slip and fall, I'll fall into a better situation. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting. Like, if something unfortunate happens to you, pile number 2, it just seems like you end up coming out on top, or it ends up working out better than expected. Because it seems like even when things are slow for you here, it's like, I don't want to say you're favored or they feel like you're favored by like the universe or something like that, but it just seems like things work out in your favor. All right, let's go ahead and grab some tarot cards. Split the deck. We have the Magician, pile number 1, and my witches, my wizards, whatever you like to call yourself, or somebody who just likes to manifest things into the physical reality. They definitely think that you work with spirits, and that is why things work out for you. All right, that is why you be getting blessed, because of the spirits that you work with. Split the deck. High Priestess. We got our psychics here. We got our light workers. Like I was saying before, you could be, we got the Devil card here too. So some people could think that you are working with darker sorts of energies here with the Devil card. But with this pile here, like I said, you could be a light worker, or you could be in the spotlight sharing your messages. So you could have a social media platform, YouTube channel. It definitely doesn't have to be that for all of you, but you could even have like your own psychic business, right? You don't necessarily have to be on social media, but you could just have like your own business where you do it from home, or have your own spiritual shop and you have people who come to you. All right, so how do the old friends of pile number 2 view them? Some of these people are scared of you. Some of these people don't want to fuck with you. Let's see, we got the 2 of Wands, we got the Devil card, we got the Magician coming out again, and then we have the 5 of Wands. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck for my pile number 2. So with this 10 of Wands, I'm really getting that you're multifaceted here. And then as I say that, we have the 7 of Cups right underneath. Like, you have a lot of options here, pile number 2, and you can carry a lot of weight. All right, most things that people will fall and crumble underneath, like the weight, it seems like you do this with ease because you are seen as somebody who is very, very lucky, at least by the people who are viewing you. You have some of your old friends or people around you, I'm hearing, who are low-key in competition with you here with the 5 of Wands. Or you could have felt like when you were friends with these people, like maybe they were always trying to one-up you or something like that. Like just little petty ass weird shit. But it's like, it doesn't even compare. But you are definitely somebody who is seen by your past friend as somebody who has it all together, somebody who has everything they need here with the Magician card to create the life that they want for themselves. And if you don't have all of the tools that you need, pile number 1, it is definitely going to be handed to you. It's definitely going to be given to you. So they see you as somebody who was always given the resources that they need to be able to be successful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I want to clarify this 2 of Wands here. We got the King of Swords, we got the 7 of Swords, and then we have the 7 of Wands. All right, so we got the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands here. And I want to say that you could have up to 7 people watching you, is really what I'm getting, who really try to act like they don't hear. And it seems like they want to have some sort of communication with you. You have some people, honestly, from the past who really wish that they could be back in your life here, pile number 2. But with this 2 of Wands, it's just like they're too full of themselves to send the message, basically, is what it is. So what they do is they watch you from afar. Seems like some of them are too proud here with the King of Swords to say, I'm sorry, or to reach out and have any sort of communication with you. But you definitely do have some of them wanting to reach out to you. You definitely inspire some of them as well. With this 7 of Swords and this 5 of Wands, what I'm getting is they could watch you do something, pile number 2, and then go and try to maybe imitate it here. They could steal your swag, steal your ideas, or try to one-up you. Even still, even if you're not like looking at them, like they're in some sort of like secret weird competition with you that you may or may not know about. Because I don't know if you're still maybe like Facebook friends with these people, or maybe you see them somewhere but y'all not as close as y'all was, type of thing. Or maybe like y'all have like some mutual friends who you still talk to, and so they hear about you through this person that you're still in communication with, but like they're hearing about you somewhere, pile number 2. And if you do have a social media platform, they definitely stalking your shit. All right, let's go ahead and move on. All right, for my pile number 2. All right, we have the Page of Cups. It came out in the reverse. We also have the 6 of Wands. Pile number 2 is winning. We have the Ace of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So they definitely see you getting all these stable opportunities, being handed things with the Ace of Coins here. They can see you as somebody who's very abundant, all right, somebody who has money, and somebody who is really winning here. You're getting some sort of public recognition here with the 6 of Wands. We do have the Page of Cups. It's in reverse. Or it came out in the reverse. So some people could view you as a little bit sensitive, maybe a little bit of a crybaby here, or maybe very empathic or emotional here with the Page of Cups in reverse. But it doesn't matter, because you are able to pick up your feelings still and get what you want. Or maybe this is somebody who you were in the past. Maybe they viewed you as somebody who was maybe like really immature, or maybe a crybaby, or maybe they're a crybaby because they want to be back in your life here with this Page of Cups. Let's go ahead and move on and get some oracle cards for my pile number 2. All right, we have a message in a bottle. See, didn't I say they want to send you a message? They want to like cut ties. I mean, not cut ties. They want to reconcile with you, pile number 2 here. After you done cut ties with them, we got Unfinished Symphony at the bottom of the deck. And they really want to be your friend again, whoever these people are. Oh, isn't that cute? All right, how do the old friends of pile number 2 view them now? All right, we have freedom. Bottom of the deck, we have healing. Yes, pile number 2 are my healers. And they really see that you have healed yourself. Pile number 2 is really what's coming through as well. We have freedom here. Now with freedom, and this devil card here, what's also coming through is pile number 2 could have had some maybe like bad habits, maybe addictions, maybe like toxic people in their lives other than these people, if they were toxic towards you. So what they have seen you essentially do, pile number 2, they view you as cutting off anything toxic. They view you as really healing yourself, really evolving into the person that you want to be. So if you did have any addictions, any bad habits, any toxic coping mechanisms or anything like that, they've really seen you fight that shit and come out on top. All right, let's go ahead and get you one last card to end your reading, pile number 2. All right, how do the ex-friends of pile number 2 use him now? We have, you were born with that it quality. I mean, come on now, pile number 2. Whatever gifts you have or whatever you are sharing with the world, as you are a light worker or a healer, or whatever qualities you have, they think that it is very special, really impressive. And a lot of you guys have multiple gifts here. Like I was saying earlier, you're multifaceted, or you're just good at a lot of things. I really feel like pile number 2 can pick up whatever they want to pick up and really just be truly amazing at it. And so they really see you as some sort of divine being that just has that it quality. I'm really feeling like pile number 2 is a triple threat. And usually, in my experience meeting other healers, they normally are very gifted in multiple things. And they have this energy that kind of pulls them, or pulls people to you. Ooh, that's what this devil card here is too. A lot of people could think you sexy here, pile number 2. Like you got that sex appeal, like you just draw people in with this devil card. Okay, let me find out. You are beautiful, you are talented, and you have an amazing personality here. Because with this devil card, pile number 2 definitely has some sex appeal. So you could definitely have some, I'm hearing like both sexes too. So pile number 2 can attract both sexes. but people definitely view you as somebody who is not to be messed with and somebody who is very, very protected here, pile number 2, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and end your reading there. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello to everyone who has chosen pile number 3. This is going to be your reading on how your old friends view you now. So we have your intuitive card here. Let me go ahead and flip this over so you can see it. All right, so for my pile number 3, people from your past or who you no longer talk to, your old friends view you as somebody who is not afraid to take risk or who has recently taken a risk that has worked out for you. They see you who is somebody who is impulsive, but in a good way. So pile number 3 could have just did a huge move. Maybe you moved to a different country. Maybe you started your own business. Maybe you gamble a lot of money and won or something like that. But they see you as taking some sort of risk or making some sort of moves in life that has really worked out for you. Pile number 3 could travel a lot. But it really does seem like pile number 3 has taken some sort of leap of faith here that people are watching. And they are definitely watching here, pile number 3. Pile number 3 could be very, very busy. They could view you as not having any time for anything else other than work. People could view you as somebody who has really been in hermit mode, but it's only because you are chasing your dreams here, pile number 3. They view you as somebody who is very, very independent and making moves and taking leaps of faith that they would never even dream of doing, really. All right, let's go ahead and get some tarot. All right, we have Justice. You could be a Libra if you are watching, or if you chose this, don't have to be. Let's see, we have the Fool card. We have the Knight of Wands. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords. So basically reiterating what I just said, pile number 3 is doing something for work. They've taken some sort of leap of faith here that has really brought them a lot of justice here. And with this Knight of Wands, it really could have been like an impulsive decision for you with the Knight of Wands here, or some sort of creative endeavor that has really worked out for you here, or that you're working on really, really hard right now, so where you don't really have time for nobody here, pile number 3, okay? So they could see you as a workaholic right now, and you don't see anything else but the money right now, but the success, and you really are only paying attention to those around you who are trying to help you get there. With this 2 of Swords, for some reason, I am not getting this 2 of Swords energy as you. I feel like with this 2 of Swords energy, it really is giving me vibes of they don't know what pile number 3 is going to do next, right? Like, I feel like you work in silence. So I know this is supposed to be about old friends, and this is definitely how like your ex-friends are viewing you, but like, I feel like pile number 3 has some acquaintances here, because you only have a few close friends here, pile number 3. You're giving me that real mysterious, I don't tell everybody my business type of vibe. And so even your acquaintances are viewing you as somebody who is really like, they don't know what you're gonna come up with next, because you move in silence. You don't tell anybody your plans, and shit, they don't know about your new business until your grand opening, right? Until they're getting an invitation to your grand opening, or you done already released a book and sold out, and you like, oh man, I'm spending all this money or this profit from my book. And they're like, what book? And you're gonna like, oh, well, you have to wait till my next launch, because you know I sold out, it was that great. And you don't need anybody else's opinion or approval. You just think of something and you do it. You're a very, very confident person, pile number 3, and it really is coming out and it's really shining. So they definitely, people view you as somebody who can have an idea. All right, you can make the steps to that idea, and then you do what you need to do to go ahead and work those steps to really bring it to life and profit off of it, which is awesome, because there ain't a lot of people out here in these streets like that. Let's go ahead and grab some more tarot cards. Split the deck. We have the 2 of coins. Pile number 3 don't got no time for nobody. All right, how do people from the past view pile number 3? Our ex-friends. All right, we have the 2 of swords coming out again. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. We got some people from your past who are jealous of you. Pile number 1, they're very pile number 3. They're very, very envious of you here with the 5 of Swords, because you don't leave no swords for anybody else. You just take them all and you shine, and you like, fuck the swords that you need because I have them all. And so it's really intimidating to people because, like I said, they don't know your next move and they can't see anything you have going on, and it just happens really, really fast, especially with this Knight of Swords here. You see how this man is on this like dragon or serpent coming out of the water. It's just like it was concealed under the water though for the longest time, until pile number 3 was ready to release it, and then boom, you come out on this fucking dragon when everybody else just, I don't know, riding in their car, you know, riding bikes or just doing some normal shit. And then here you are just doing some amazing, extravagant, just next level off of the wall pile number 3 shit, and people just watch. All right, let's go ahead and get some oracle cards for my pile number 3. All right, how are people viewing pile number 3 in their past? All right, we have flexible. And then bottom of the deck, we have a leg up. So people are really viewing you, pile number 3, as somebody who is extraordinary. You see how this woman is just doing the most on top of this egg? Like, that is how people are viewing you. Like, you really do things and accomplish things that other people could feel like are impossible. Or you know how they say like, oh, you have a 1 in a million chance of like winning the lottery, or you have a 1 in a million chance of, you know, your account going viral, or, you know, whatever it is. And pile number 3 is just like, well, I guess that's me. Guess that's, you know, I'm that 1 in a million. And then no one, you don't need other people to believe in you, because you have enough confidence and validation in yourself. So you a real like self-validating person. So it doesn't matter if other people don't like what you're doing or if they believe in you, because I mean, pile number 3 is really all they need. All right, we have reconciliation. All right, you got some people. We have forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. You definitely have some people from your past, pile number 3, who want to get back in your good graces here with reconciliation and forgiveness. All right, they really want to be your friend again. They want to talk to you. They're going to reach out. And then with these 2 of swords here, they probably won't, or they probably have not made the decision yet. Let's see if these people are going to make the decision to reach out. All right, death, probably not. And that's probably on account of you. Some of them probably have reached out to you already, pile number 3, but you're just so busy and you just be on your own thing, so where you're not going to have time for these people anyway, or they feel like you are going to reject them. All right, let's go ahead and grab another oracle deck. How are people viewing my pile number 3? All All right, we have failure, and then we have trust at the bottom of the deck. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And with failure, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So they definitely see you as somebody who learns from your mistakes. And with this flexible card here, I think as soon as something starts to not work out for you, you are very innovative and you can adapt to almost anything. So let's say you start a project and it is not going the way you plan, you are able to really be flexible and really come out with another way to make sure that you are successful here, pile number 3. And so I feel like people view you as somebody who works really, really good under pressure, okay? And you can make a lot of other people feel like a failure. Remember when I was saying that you don't leave no swords for anybody else? Like, that's just the vibe I'm getting. All right, last oracle deck here. Let's go ahead and wrap up your reading with one last card for my pile number 3. I split the deck. We got time to make a demonstration. Yo, pile number 3 is something else. All right, how do people view pile 3? We got 2 cards that fell out. We have, there isn't a soul on this planet who doesn't crave your approval. And then we have love in spite of it all. So with these 2 cards coming out to end your reading, pile number 3, I think that the friends from your past or people you have cut off, like, they really want your forgiveness and they want to come out and they really do crave your approval here. And I feel like you are not a person who talks very much, so it probably wasn't even anything hectic when you cut these people off, or you might not have exchanged words or told them off. It could have just been not anything that was super bad terms, especially with love in spite of it all. I just feel like you don't have no beef with nobody. Like, they have beef with you. And so even if they did you bogus, I don't think that, I'm just getting the vibe that you're just like not somebody who's gonna give your energy out to people. So you don't have the energy to get mad. Somebody do you bogus, you just like, oh, okay, cool, love and light, and then you go about your business and you just shine, you just thrive. And it's annoying to people, like, because people can't get under your skin, they can't ruffle your feathers, and so you just kind of tip your hat, go about your day, and then they get to watch from the sidelines. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end your reading there, pile number 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.